Would you like to learn some powerful tips and tricks on how to build your network marketing business on YouTube? Would you like to know how to get more views faster with one of my favorite tools called TubeBuddy? Well, my name is Karin from KarinAnjali.com. I teach and train network marketers how to build their businesses in the online space, and I talk about some of my favorite products and services as well. And today, I really want to dive into YouTube and one of my favorite tools for YouTube, TubeBuddy. All right, so if you're coming in live, do me a favor, let me know that you're coming in live, that you want to connect with me. If you're coming in on the replay, do me a favor, drop me a hashtag replay and let me know where you're coming in from as well, because I want to connect with you. And if you're coming in and you want more tips and tricks on how to build your network marketing business, I've got quite a bit to share with you. So tap that subscribe button and start learning along with me. All right, so let's get into this, unicorns, okay? Let's talk about one of my favorite platforms to build your network marketing business on. YouTube, okay? Like, I stinking love what YouTube can do for your business, how you can exponentially grow your business, how you can scale your business without working harder on YouTube. Like, YouTube is so stinking powerful. And the reason it's so powerful is because it's actually the second most powerful search engine next to Google, okay? So think about all the times you've asked yourself, what's the answer to this question? Or how do I do this? You generally go to places like Google or YouTube, okay? And the cool thing about YouTube is that it's easy to get your videos ranking so that when people are searching for things on Google, your video can pop up on YouTube, okay? Super duper cool. This is how you can actually start growing exponentially with your network marketing business. Because if you know what you're doing, if you're using amazing tools like TubeBuddy, you actually can start ranking your videos so that your video shows up on that first page of Google. It's really stinking cool and it's really powerful, okay? So it just goes to show the reason that I love this platform so much. I personally, in my opinion, I think that building your network marketing business, if you're not using a search engine like YouTube or Pinterest or your blog, I think you're missing out, because there's so much leverage that can come from using search engines to build your business, okay? So let's really ask ourselves right now, are we using search engines or are we simply using social media to build our business? Because in my opinion, social media is great. It's a great way to get your name out there, but search engine optimization, SEO, is one of the best ways to leverage and scale your business if you know what you're doing, okay? And TubeBuddy is honestly one of the greatest ways to figure out how to get your videos that you create for your network marketing business, for your products, for your services, for whatever you want to do. TubeBuddy is one of the greatest ways to figure out how to rank your videos, how to actually get it so that they're seen by more people, okay? Because it's no good to create this amazing video, but then have nobody see it, okay? And this is the reason that I love YouTube, for this reason, because I can actually set up my videos so that they can be searched and they can be found for years, okay? I love that I can be found on this amazing search engine, okay? So let's really get into it. I want you to open your mind to the possibilities of what this amazing platform could do for your business, okay? So I want to show you how to use TubeBuddy, okay? So stick around with me. I'm going to show you step by step what I do in order to optimize my videos and how you can start optimizing your videos for this amazing platform as well. All right, and we are back, and I want to show you a little bit about TubeBuddy, how you can install it, as well as how to use it. Okay, so let's start with installing. If you look in my description below this video, there's actually a link that you can tap on where you can actually grab that TubeBuddy tool. Okay. Definitely recommend you go ahead and tap that button, check it out. Okay. So it's going to bring you to a screen that looks just like this. Now I've already installed TubeBuddy on my YouTube channel. But if I hadn't, there would be a little button here that would ask me to install TubeBuddy onto my channel. Okay. So you tap that and TubeBuddy walks you through. Okay. Tells you how to do this. I am totally not technically savvy at all. And I was able to figure out how to do this on my own. Okay. So you'll also want to see this little extension, that Chrome extension up here. You're going to want to install that on your Chrome extension as well. Okay. And like I said, TubeBuddy explained to me how to do all of this. I am the worst when it comes to doing technical stuff. I'm always calling for Matthew, my husband, to help me because I'm struggling constantly. So if I can do this, I know you absolutely can as well. But I highly recommend that you start using this particular plugin, okay? So I want to show you how you can start using TubeBuddy to your advantage, okay? So I went over to my YouTube channel and you can see up here in the right-hand corner, there's this little TB, that's the TubeBuddy symbol, okay? So I have it installed with my channel. So in order to start using TubeBuddy, you'll want to click on that. And what I recommend is that you start playing around with everything over here because there is so much, and it's a really great way to get started with TubeBuddy. Okay, just start playing around. That's what I did when I first got it. I just started tapping on things to see what they would do. Okay, best way to figure out how to do anything, in my opinion. Okay, so where I started and where I recommend you start, if you're looking to create a video, maybe you want to create a video for your network marketing products, your network marketing business. Maybe you want to create a video talking about, maybe you're in a network marketing skincare company or a health and wellness company. Like, let's focus on the skincare part. Maybe you want to start talking about the benefits of taking care of your skin or something like that. Okay. So we want to start by looking up different keywords for that particular video, okay? Our keywords are how we are ranked within the Google system, within the Google platform, okay? So by really figuring out and really honing in good keywords so that we can be found, we're more likely to do better with our YouTube channel, okay? So I highly recommend getting started with this keyword explorer and just playing around with it and kind of seeing what you can do with this little keyword explorer here. So let me give you a simple example. Let's talk about maybe chocolate chip cookies. Okay, like this totally off topic. It's not network marketing related, but it's fun. Okay, so let's start with a keyword of chocolate chip cookies. Okay. So we're going to type that in and we're going to see how good of a keyword that is for ranking. Okay. It's going to literally show us how easy or how difficult it is to rank for this particular keyword. Okay. And if you look right here, it's probably going to be really difficult to rank for that kind of keyword. Okay. And the reason for that is because there's so many people out there that are trying to rank for that. So what we want to do at this point, we want to look for something that has a high search volume, low competition, and is actually optimized for us. Okay. So we're looking for something a little bit higher on this scale over here. Okay. We want to find something that would be easy for us to rank for. So if you look over here, there's a few different ideas that TubeBuddy shares with you. So you could go through here and you can say, do any of these make sense? Okay, so maybe we want to look for chocolate chip cookies that are tasty. Or maybe if that doesn't do well, which I have a feeling it's not going to, maybe we can add in vegan recipes and see how that would work. Okay, so we're using our keyword explorer and we're trying to figure out what it is that we can be most easily found for. Okay, so I spend most of my time in my keyword explorer because I want to figure out what I can rank for within Google, within the YouTube platform. Okay, so spend as much or as little time as you want in here, but in my opinion, this is where you want to spend as much time as possible, because this is where the meat and potatoes of building your business is going to come from. All right, so the other place that I think that you should be spending a majority of your time is in this SEO Studio, okay? I love this SEO Studio and how amazing it is to help you really figure out those keywords for yourself. So this is where we start building out our YouTube video for ourselves, okay? So we start taking those keywords that we created and we start typing them in, okay? So if we're going along the same lines of those chocolate chip cookies, then we can say something for our title like how to make tasty vegan chocolate chip cookies recipe. So that's where we're going to start, okay? And I love this little TubeBuddy SEO score thing because it actually tells me how I'm doing with how I'm going to be ranking on the platform, okay? So I always try to make this as green as possible, okay? If I can make it 100%, then I am like ecstatic, okay? So keep playing around in here. And what I love about TubeBuddy is that there's so much information in here to tell you what it is that you can do to optimize your video a little bit better for the platform, okay? So for example, right here, I need to include my target keyword naturally in the title. So I might want to like mix this up a little bit. How to make tasty vegan chocolate chip cookies recipe, maybe take off the recipe, play with my words, see if I can make it so that turns green as well. And then include partial matches of your target keyword in the description. So I haven't even played with my description at all yet. Okay. So let's start with that and see if we can make that green as well. So would you like to know how to make tasty vegan chocolate chip cookies? Look at that. It just popped that all the way up there. Love that. Like that makes me super happy when it turns green like that. Okay. So what it wants me to do is it wants me to make this an actual sentence, but it wants me to include all of these keywords or as many of these keywords as possible in my first sentence in my description, because YouTube wants to make sure that what I'm sharing in my description, in my video, in my title, everything is all congruent. Okay. And TubeBuddy is actually helping me to figure all of this out. Okay. So I absolutely love everything that TubeBuddy does. It actually taught me how to start ranking my videos on YouTube and start getting more and more people watching my videos and helping to grow my channel. Okay, so play around with this. It's super awesome. I'm going to keep moving on to show you what else is in here because it's super great. Okay, so now we're going to get to our tags area. Okay, so one thing that TubeBuddy always recommends is it wants us to include that exact target keyword as the first tag. Okay, so that title keyword that we picked out, it wants us to use that as our first target keyword because it wants to make sure, YouTube wants to make sure that we're as congruent as possible with our title, with our tags, with our description, with everything. We want to be as congruent as possible. And the more congruent we are, the more we're going to make this SEO score thing go greener and greener and greener. Okay. So we can add things like chocolate chip cookies, vegan chocolate chip cookies. And we're just going to keep adding as many. Look, we already made it pop up even more. Okay. We're going to keep adding as many as possible so that we can increase that SEO score so that we can hopefully rank our video. Okay. Right now, what it's saying, it probably would fill all the way up here if I included more relevant tags. You have up to 500 characters, so use them wisely. Make sure they're congruent, okay? I can't stress that enough. Make sure that the keywords that you're using are actually congruent with the video that you're creating, okay? Super duper important, okay? So let's kind of move on and I'll show you what else is in here. This is where we can look at other people's thumbnails, and the ones that are actually ranking really well, we can start and create our own amazing thumbnails that can grab other people's attention. Okay, so if we look at some of these thumbnails, we can get some ideas as to what people are doing. Like these people are getting some high views. So we want to hopefully figure out like what are they doing right or what are they not doing right, and how can we make an even better thumbnail. Like this one I don't think is a very good one because I can't read it. Okay, so that one's probably not the best. What I have discovered is that with your thumbnail on YouTube, if you can do close-up faces, people love clicking through those. Okay, so maybe having a close-up face of an original cookie next to, like you're holding an original cookie next to a vegan cookie, and how much better they look, and you know, like just the difference of what they can look like. Okay, so just like this one. So this one would grab my attention. Tasty recipe tested. I would probably click on that. So you're getting ideas from other people's thumbnails, and you're using those ideas to create your own thumbnail. Okay, so she's put her own face on here. She's got the cookie in her hand, and to me that's a really attractive thumbnail. So look through here and get some ideas, and you can actually upload your thumbnail that you choose right here. You can see, yeah, you can go and upload whatever it is that you have right to TubeBuddy. Okay, it gives you some ideas here, some thumbnail tips of what you can do. Use bright colors, high contrast images, include close-up of human face, ensure text is large enough to read, use fonts, color, shapes that are consistent with your branding. Okay, so TubeBuddy is helping you optimize every step of the way to help you build your videos. Okay, so now we can actually go through and we can either save this or we can apply it to a video so that we can use this. Okay, so that's like a down and dirty of how to use TubeBuddy. Now that is the down and dirty of how to use the paid version of TubeBuddy. Okay, I want to make that completely clear to you that this is the down and dirty of how to use the paid version. When I first started with TubeBuddy, I actually used the free version, and while it was great in some ways, it didn't provide everything I needed in order to start learning how to rank my videos on Google. So I highly recommend that instead of going with just the free version, that you actually decide to upgrade and use the paid version. If you're a newer channel, it's pretty inexpensive, totally worth it in my opinion, should be something that you add into your repertoire. All right, I hope that was helpful in helping you understand how you can start using TubeBuddy for your network marketing business on YouTube, okay? TubeBuddy is great because you can just start typing in different keywords and seeing what works for you, okay? So like I said earlier, if you're in a skincare company, start figuring out how to make some how-to videos for your skincare product. Maybe you want to show people how to put on your skincare product or the importance of having good skincare. Really ask yourself, what are some things that people are typing into Google or YouTube, and how can you start gaming the system basically so that your name, your face starts coming up when people start typing in these different keywords and asking Google or asking YouTube about a specific question they have or a specific keyword. Just like with that chocolate chip cookie idea that I gave you, we're really starting to game the system and helping our face, our name to show up when people are looking for certain things. Okay. I really hope this was helpful, and I just wanted to remind you that if you are interested in using TubeBuddy for your network marketing business to grow your network marketing business on YouTube, that link for TubeBuddy is in the description, okay? So go below and grab that for yourself because it's a total lifesaver. If you're even thinking at this point that you might want to start building your business on YouTube, it is a total must, okay? And just like I said in the video in the video before, you need to, if you're looking to do all the things that I showed you within that video, you're going to want to have the paid version of TubeBuddy, okay? You can start playing around with the free version and see if you like it, see if it's effective for you. But if you really want to start building your business with YouTube, TubeBuddy is a total must, and you must have that paid version in my opinion. That's just the way it is. All right, so hope this was helpful. If you loved some of the things that you saw in here, if you want more tips and tricks on how to build your business, go ahead and tap my subscribe button and make sure that you hang out with me because I got lots of tips and tricks on how you can start building your network marketing business on the internet. All right, so I will see you later.